Decided to take myself for a walk today. I needed some water and some nature, and I found some really good nature. So let's go see what's over here. Oops, it's slippery. A lot of rain lately. But do you see that? Ooh, do you see what I see? We got blackberries. Yeah, wild blackberries. Look at those blooms. They are beautiful. There's such an abundance here. Over there, wild roses. Those are going to be covered in rose hips here in a couple months. Can you hear the water running? It's an overflow. It's a spillway for this pond behind me. I'm afraid I can't get down this without slipping and falling on my butt. We'll see. It's pretty slick, and I'm in my mud boots, so we'll see. Got all these invasive roses, multiflora, and I learned that you can tell because they'll have, well, 7 to 9 leaflets. These might not be. Hard to say. I'd have to look a little closer. There's 7 on there mostly, though. I think it's 3 to 5 on the natives. Look at this little tunnel here. And there's the spillway. It's lovely. Got some mayapple there. Juniper. Lots of juniper. Last year's river oats. Big beautiful oak trees. Such beautiful oak trees. These are all red oaks. You can tell they're red oaks because they've got pointy leaves. Let's see what else I find. Hey, check it out. I found some yarrow. Look, this one's even kind of a lovely heart shape. I love how intricate each little flower is. You see the feathery leaves? They're pretty easy to spot once you recognize them. That behind them is Lespedeza, it's invasive. It was a clover that was brought over as a forage. Got more blackberries here. Ciricia lespedeza, there we go. There's a bunch of it. They were planting it on purpose, now they're trying to eradicate it. Down there is one of my favorite secrets. If you know, you know. Here's one I love. This beautiful, beautiful little plant here is goldenrod. If you look closely at the leaves, let's see if it'll focus. There we go. They are toothed, although these ones aren't very, these are just barely there. And they smell so good. Okay, who can tell me what this is? The leaves are huge and tropical looking, but smooth margins, no serration. Up here is kind of a look-alike, but as you can see, they've got teeth, and the veins are very, very different. These leaves smell like bell pepper. I want to wait and see if anybody can tell me what they are. Oh, look what I found. Let's see if they'll focus. Come on, friend. Oh, there we go. Wild onions. Not wild garlic. And the funny thing is wild onions, there we go, have flat stems, whereas cultivated onions have round, hollow stems. Wild garlic is exactly the opposite. But these beauties are onions, and it's all in how the bulb grows. The wild onions will have layers, whereas the wild garlic will have bulbs. And here we have nanny berries. They are going to ripen in the fall, and then they're really, really tasty. They kind of have a raisin flavor to them. They're delightful. If you take a look at the bark, you can see it's kind of got silver splotches on it. Helps to identify them. Stems have got a reddish cast, and the leaves are opposite. Ooh, mosquitoes. This one's not the prettiest specimen, but this is not poison ivy. Oh, more mosquitoes, even with the bug spray. This is fragrant sumac, and I don't see any blossoms or any berries, but this one has obviously been hit with some spray, some kind of herbicide, and so it's not looking too hot. Over here we got blackberries that are a little bit further along. There's so much abundance out here. There, let's see if we can zoom in. There in the middle, oh, that lovely viney green. That is one of my absolute favorites. That's a smilax or greenbrier. Good stuff. I was hoping to find this friend. Here's the wild garlic. You can see, oops, there we go, that these seed heads are pretty small. And there's actually a wild onion over here really close that's in a similar stage. So let's see if I can find one here. Just a moment. Thank you for your patience. It wants to focus on the ground. The camera thinks that is the most important thing. Come on, friend. There we go. Okay, over here, hold on. It's going to make you a little bit dizzy. We're going to have a look at the wild onions. There, see how much bigger those are? Now, the wild garlic will get bigger, but their scapes start off pretty small. And if you look there, you can see the flowers from the wild onions, and you see these tall, nodding garlics. The garlics get a lot taller, generally speaking, than the onions do. All right, everybody, the mosquitoes are starting to eat me up like crazy, so I'm gonna head on back to my truck, but hopefully you enjoy this little walk in the woods with me, and I'll see you soon.